this thing on my head. Where to go? This one, the speaker has changed to speakers. Now be used. I don't get it. Close this. All right. See the Mars Kids is on here. Okay. Yeah, I do hear this marker here. I mean, this speaker here. Gosh, come on. Come on. Okay. Now, why is it faced this way? I have no idea. Now we got to get you back this way. Got you on this side here. You're on the wrong side. Okay. Gotta go on this side here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Lord Jesus. Praise be to God. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, values, so that's what we'll be talking about. We're going to get into the kingdom values. We've been talking about values. Now we're going to, within the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting into the kingdom values. So I want to welcome everyone here. I don't see Lionel and Kimi on here. So need to see you on here. Values, that's what we're talking about tonight. And for those who be on Facebook Live, yep, welcome everyone. Feel free to participate by typing in any comments or encouraging words, iron sharpen iron stuff. And so therefore, let me see. We're gonna start with, all right, hold on 1 minute here. Hi, Abby. And I tell y'all to get on Zoom. What part you ain't get? Just put it on mute because he hollering. All right, we're talking about values. All right, let me put this thing back on my head. Almost forgot. All right, values. How you doing, Abby? I see you on there. All right. I want to welcome everyone to the Royal Rulers in Training. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. And God bless each and every one. Hope that you be blessed by what we shared tonight. And so y'all know a lot of kids are home because of the virus. We start inviting our friends and neighbors and children, and let's get them something that they can not only do, but to receive in their spirit, man. And if they're not born again, they can be born again. Okay? So that's our prayer, that God would open up, that's my prayer, that God would open up our minds, that we would understand the scriptures, that he enlighten the eyes of our understanding, and that the many souls that will be hearing this, whether live or on recording, that their lives would be changed, that they receive the King into their life, that they would enter the kingdom, and that they would learn how to live the kingdom lifestyle through the teaching of the message of the kingdom, which is the whole Bible, okay? So the Bible, if you haven't been taking the notes, the whole of the Bible is about a what, Lonnie? Well, he can't open his mic because the baby's screaming. But it's about a king, his kingdom, and his royal family. And those who are born into the kingdom, you need to know you need to be trained and taught how to live the royal lifestyle. And so one of them, what we've been learning lately for the last few weeks is about our values, okay? And we said that one of our values is through us being made in the image of God. That's a great value right there. I have this little guy that's in rare form tonight, so y'all have to excuse him. He's in rare form. And but that don't stop nothing. Okay. So one of y'all bring me the cup. So that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. And I'm just gonna hit a few things that we had already talked about, just to bring us back to where we are supposed to be at. And I see the Mars kids on here. Y'all, I know y'all don't got no crying baby over there. Y'all can speak. Thank you. You can just leave it like that. So we talked about the 3 ways to maximize your God-given gifts. We talked about mastering your mind, maximizing your success, and manifesting your best life. Amen. See everybody on. Thank y'all for being here. Pray for this little guy here. He's in rare form tonight. So I'm gonna be juggling. Okay, I'm gonna juggle this. So we have been talking about your value in life is determined by the problem you solve through your gifts. And I hope y'all been taking notes on that, because your gift is your value. The spiritual gift God has given you is one of your values that you need to learn how to use. So first value is that the first value is that you was made in the image of God. That's Genesis 1:26 and 27, like 26 and 27, because it says male and female in 27, okay? Made in the image of God, okay? And we're trying to move all this stuff around with one hand. Hold on, y'all. So, and then we went over do you do whatever, let me move this thing out, I can't even see. Do whatever you do with all of your heart for the glory of God in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about doing all that do whatever you do with all of your heart for the glory of God. And so, and then one of the things you have to do, which we already went over, is you got to have a plan. Can't just go haphazardly. You got to have a plan. Okay. So value is what we've been talking about. Value. And why is it important to have values? Our values inform our thoughts, words, and action. These are some of the things we already went over. That's why I'm just going to read through them. Our values are important because they help us to grow and develop, and they help us to create the future we want to experience. So every individual and every organization is involved in making hundreds of decisions every day. Okay. And I just thought about, I was watching a movie, and one of the guys had, his family was killed, and then he went on a revenge thing where he gonna find out who did this and why, because the plane had crashed. They wanted to know why the plane crashed, and they wanted somebody to say sorry to him. Well, he wound up going and find the person and took his life, right? And then, but the boy, his son, watched him, and he went to jail for like 11 years. And then one day this boy followed him to his cemetery after he got out of jail. And this is to let you know what kind of values people have. What just the purpose. All right, I'm gonna have to put him down because he's crying too much. I can't teach through all this crying. Hold on. teaching to all this crying. This is not going to make me stop. Y'all want to keep them. Y'all want to keep them because I can't keep like no crying. Y'all just mute until I can. I don't know how y'all gonna get this screen either. I think this is recording. Won't stop in my arm, so he gotta go. So, here we go. So we back. So our values are important because they won't help us. The story I'm telling you. I was telling you about the guy that killed the man who was supposed to be watching for the plane, and he went to the bathroom and didn't have his thing on, so the plane wound up crashing. And then he wanted somebody to say they was sorry for losing his family, his wife and his daughter. So he found out where the person was at because they had to move, get a new ID and everything. He found out where they was at, and he found the man, and he said, "See this picture?" He just wanted him to say he was sorry. But the man kept saying, go away. You ain't supposed to be here. And then he wound up, his anger took over him, and he wound up killing the man. And the boy was standing right there. He saw all of that. And when he grew up, the man went to jail for like 11 years. They let him go, and the boy was waiting for him to get out. He went to the cemetery where his wife and daughter was buried, and he followed him there. He didn't even know what the boy looked, because the boy, it was 11 years. The boy had grown up here. But he came there with a gun to kill the man, and the man said, "Well, go ahead and do whatever you got to do." And he couldn't do it, so he couldn't do it. He said, "I want to, but I can't." He said, "I wasn't brought up that way." So that's because his mother, even though what he saw and what happened, his mother taught him a value about life. He couldn't do that, and so that's another insight about values that people have. And so that was a short version of what I said. So if you don't attempt things, you don't attract God. And so that's one of the things we learned about values too. If you got to make a plan with the gift you have, the values, that gift is the value, and it only becomes a value as you maximize it, the potential of it. As you maximize the potential, you find out everything about it. You make a plan how you're going to make this thing manifest, which is already there, but you have to do your part. And so just like this picture says here, everybody have 24 hours in a day, 8 hours to work or go to school, 8 hours to sleep. Now we got more hours for those who ain't in school, and 8 hours to determine the rest of your life. So I hear a lot of people saying they bored, they don't have nothing to do. This is something you can do when you learn about your spiritual gifts and how to hone in them and make them valuable, and make yourself become a valuable person too, as Pastor Anthony has said on one of the comments, making yourself a valuable person. So we're talking about diligence, being diligent in all that we do, and do everything we do heartily as unto the Lord. So the gift that you had, you need to be doing, seeking and finding how to make that thing, maximize that thing, that potential heartily unto the Lord and not unto man. So your gift, which is about your value, helps people connect and serve in those areas of strength and gifts. So your gifts helps my gift helps your gift. And so our gifts are to be served. It's not just for us. Our gifts are to be served. So your gift, when you make it valuable and you hone in on that and you make it the best you can, giving God everything you've got, your gift makes room for you and puts you before kings and important people that the world says is important. And so your gifts will put you in places because people will recognize your gift. Your gift, this is a note right here, your gift will speak for itself when you hone in on it, when you maximize it. So the gift that God has given you. So when you find out what your gift is, and you do that through seeking the kingdom first and his righteousness, this is where we rediscover our true identity and our purpose. And your gift is what helps and assists you and your purpose, your gift. That's why you need to make it valuable, because it assists you in your assignment on the earth. So it's very important. All right. Now, last time we were talking about, I think this is where we ended at, about our avoiding bad company. Who would be calling me this time? Somebody that don't know. All right, avoiding bad company. Okay, and I didn't mess this up. Whew. I'm getting all kinds of challenges. Hold on. I gotta get this back on. All kinds of challenges coming up here. What? All right, I gotta figure out how to get this back on. Hold on a minute. Resume. Okay. So we're getting all these challenges, but that's all right. We're gonna keep on going. All right. So influence. We talked about the bad company, avoiding bad company, which 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals." So you got to watch the company you be around. Some company will draw you away. Bad company will get you before you get it. Okay. So try to put yourself around people that's about doing something with their life. People that's about seeking what their gifts is and how to maximize them, about helping other people, because that's what they're for. God didn't give you that gift just for you. He sent you on earth to fulfill the purpose that he given you, that will minister to the people that's on earth. And so influence is one of them. Say TV influences, bad company influences you. So we need to be the influencer. All right. You need to be the influencer to do what is right. All right. Here we go. I wanted to get to this last week, but we didn't. So here we are this week. All right. Now, what I want you to do is look at this room here on this side. Got stuff all over the floor. Okay. We talking about being diligent, and whatever we do heartily unto the Lord. Everything, it's like your gift that you have. When you find out what it is, you need to give God your best, right? And so it will show up in your character and the way you carry yourself too. So if your stuff is looking like a mess here, some people can think in this and they know where everything's at in that, but your focus, appearance, that's what people see first, is the appearance. Appearance speak to people more quickly than before they could see what the person really can do. So you see this room over here and this room over here, it's a big difference, ain't it? This room over here says this person is, they don't care about all this tidiness and stuff over here. And, they throw things that look like paper on the floor right there. And everything is just on the floor. This person here is very tidy, or they cleaning up some stuff too, look like. And so this person, you make a mess, you clean up. So it's the same thing with the way you carry yourself, the way you present your gifts. I gave you an example before. I'm going to say this again about the eyebrows. That this one girl does my eyebrows the way I like them to be done. And so she gives it the eyebrows like the way I want it to be done. And when she's not there, and I let a couple people do it a couple times at different shops and at her shop too, and they just didn't do it that way. And so that's why I was looking for her when she was on vacation. She wasn't there, so I didn't want nobody else to do it, because I know I let everybody do it and they didn't do it like she does. And so that's the same thing about your gift. Your gift will announce itself. Your gift will announce itself. Yes, it will. And so let's move this over here. Let's move to the next one. So when we're talking about diligence and doing everything we do unto the glory of God, what do you see happening in this picture here with the broom right here? With the guy with his finger up to his mouth. Anybody can answer.
He's sneaking dirt under the rug.
Yeah, he's sweeping dirt under the rug. And a lot of people do that today. They halfway do the job. They don't do the job completely. If a person that would do the job completely will sweep the dirt from under the rug and clean up everything that's up underneath the rug. But a lot of people, they do this stuff halfway, a halfway job. So we talking about that scripture is talking about being diligent, and whatever you do unto the Lord, do it wholeheartedly. Now, if God lives in you, do you think he see you sweeping that under the rug? Is God in you?
Yes.
Right. All right. Act like y'all know. Okay. Y'all don't sound like y'all sure. If God lives in you, don't you think that God sees what you're doing when we're trying to sneak and do stuff? So if you're going to do it hardly unto the Lord, God sees you. He sees you. It's like he said he never leave you nor forsake you. Why is that? Anybody? Because what? Come on, that stink. Put your thinking cap on.
He was always there.
Yes, very good, Isaiah, because he lives inside of you. Lionel, y'all there? All right, so the person that's diligent and do everything unto the Lord, they would use the broom and the dustpan and what else?
The trash can?
And the trash can, yes. All these things have a purpose. All these things have the purpose. The broom is to sweep up the dirt. The dustpan is to get the dirt that you're going to sweep in the dust. And then the trash can is for you to throw the stuff in the trash. Everything has a purpose. So somebody read what's in the white part.
Let all things be done decently and in order.
Yes, that includes, what your gift is, that to do that decently and in order and doing it hardly unto the Lord, you need to find out everything about it and then hone in on it. That means you're going to have to practice whatever that gift is. That means you're going to have to not just find out what it's about, but do what the gift says for you to do. So you got to, what that say right there by that battery right there? Maximize. Yes, maximize. So you have to maximize, which when you maximize, I'm showing all the stuff before I get there. All right. When you maximize, you are giving it all that you have. You looked it up, you studied it, you're exercising it, and you're living it. Okay. Acts 3:6 says, somebody read that real quick. Up top in the black.
Acts 3:6. I'll give what I have. I'll give you what I have.
You give you what I have. That's yeah, and that's what we mostly want to give God what we have. And so when we give to other people, that's what we're doing unto the Lord. All right, Romans 12:6. Somebody read that.
We have different gifts according to the grace given to us.
Very good. And hold on 1 minute. I want to see what somebody else can read. Supposed to be reading. Read the 1 Corinthians 12. Hello? King, read 1 Corinthians 12. Get on him. King, read 1 Corinthians 12.
Second.
Now, to each one, the manifestation of the Spirit is given to the common good.
Okay, thank you, Isaiah. King, read 1 Peter 4:10. It's right there on the screen.
God has given each of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another.
Okay, great. All right. Don't y'all disappear on here, because when you disappear on here, when I'm finished, I'm taking the game. There will be no more game tonight. All right, so maximize. God has given each of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. We are supposed to use them well to serve one another. Who are we going to serve?
One another.
One another. And so therefore, the key is that whatever gift God is giving to you and the assignment that you have, you are supposed to do what?
But
You're supposed to do what? It's right there on the screen, y'all.
die empty.
Die empty. That means you're supposed to get, that's called giving all you got. Okay? Everything God has given you, you need to seek him for it so that you can give it out. Because that is why you are here. That's why every human being is here, is because there's an assignment. There is a problem in the earth. God has given you that gift. That's your value that you're going to hone in on so that you can solve the problem that's in the earth. Like, here's a problem. Here's a problem that had gotten solved. We were all the virus that's going around right now, right? And people can't be in the same room with 50 people or more. So the person who was assigned to cause these technology to work the way it's working, we could now meet together online without having to touch anybody or cough on nobody or breathe on nobody. Now, because somebody had the assignment and the idea, the witty invention that God had downloaded in them so that we would have the technology that we have right now so that we can have this online class and other online stuff, online worship services and the word of God that you can hear online from your own home. So this is great, isn't it? We don't have to go no building where everybody be breathing on each other because of the virus right now. So this is great. So this is what I'm saying. God has given you all some downloads. That's why I was talking to you about the visions. The visions that he give you, you get a picture of something, you need to write that down. Because God is giving you, he's downloading witty inventions and the great ideas that we're going to need in the future. Okay, even if I'm not here, the generation behind you going to need it. Y'all got it? Hello?
Yes.
All right. So write that stuff down. It's very important. You're here on assignment. Okay? So when you're talking about I'm bored and stuff, so go find out what your gift is and what you think it might be and what the stuff that we already looked up. Look up and see how that stuff supposed to be working. Pictures that God give you in your eyesight, in your mind's eyesight, which is in the spirit, downloading you. You need to write that down. I write down the visions he gives me. A lot of time I don't understand it, but when I do get to understand it, I'll go back and look up in the book that I had written it down in, and I said, oh, that makes sense now. Okay? So, dying empty. Oh, I'm supposed to move the screen up. Unleashes your best. What I do here? Did I make it too big? Work every day. So that's dying empty. First of all, dying empty is finding out what it is that you need to empty. Okay. And then after you find out what it is that you need to empty, oh, my phone died. King, give me my charger. It's downstairs. Or is it up here? I think it's up here. Never mind, I'll get it up here. My phone died. Died empty. Okay, my phone died. It was empty.
Like this is funny or anything. This is not like I had that.
Okay, here we go. Put everything back on. All right, I'm gonna keep on going with this. So died empty, okay? That's why I tell people get on the Zoom because you never know what's gonna happen with this phone. Okay. So died empty. When you die empty, you unleash your best work every day. So you're not just thinking about yourself. That's what we're talking about, dying empty. Whew. We almost to the end now. So let me see. Here we go. Integrating values, creating. First, you got to define. See the word define right here? Define means to find out what it is that is your value. So your gift is your value. So you need to find out what is your gift. Okay, there's 3 parts to a gift. It's a major part, your primary, and then the other ones they bounce off the major one. So it's like 3 parts to your gifts. Mine's is like mine's always been mercy, merciful evangelist teacher. Now they got administrator on there. So your values, you got to find out what it is. Mine's had to grow. At first it was just mercy. And then as I grow in my spiritual growth, it became mercy, evangelist mercy. It switched around. And then it came mercy, evangelist teacher, and now it's administrated. So as the more you grow, it changes and then it adds on too. So that means you're expanding and you're becoming more and more valuable. All right. So now I'm not just going to evangelize and get people. Now I'm teaching people. Okay. You understand? Now I'm administrating and getting other teachers to teach what we learn about the kingdom. Y'all got that?
Yeah.
All right. So it grows as you grow. So, and you start creating stuff and delivering stuff. And okay. So know your worth. You got to know your worth. How you going to know your worth if you don't look it up? Ain't nobody else going to tell you. You got to look it up. You got to maximize it. You got to strengthen that thing. All right. So I'm going to just read this part here and then we're going to end. I'm going to ask y'all what y'all got. Having a sense of self-worth means that you value yourself. And having a sense of self-value means that you are worthy. Y'all got that part?
Yeah. Yep.
Self-worth is defined by Webster. Oh boy. Merriam-Webster as a feeling that you are a good person who deserves to be treated with respect. Having a sense of self-worth means that you value yourself, and having a sense of self-value means that you are worthy. Got that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And mainly because you are made in the image of God. Got that?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to stop at for tonight. Okay. I had a rough night tonight, boy, trying to get this through. Whew. All right. Value. You see what the guy writing over there on the other wood side there? You see him writing stuff?
Yes.
Lionel and Kimi, y'all better unmute.
Yeah,
I want that dead picture off of there.
we can't.
The still picture. Get it off.
We can't
How come? It was on there before? It was off before?
because of this.
That's good. Leave it like that.
I
I don't care about you guys don't want to be on the video. Y'all need to be on the video. I need you to answer some questions too. So what did you get?
Akeem goes first.
And the Mars kids, he getting that from y'all. Y'all need to open up that thing, get that off of there, Mars. I know y'all the Mars kids, but I want everybody to be open up and that's
It's Moore's.
Morris. Yeah. Anybody don't want to be on a video? What's wrong with y'all? Anyway, what's right with y'all, I should say. Okay. Values. All right. So tell me what you got so far. I see you, Isaiah. All right, come on. Somebody tell me what you got.
Akeem.
Hello.
Tired.
I keep seeing the hand, so come on. Somebody say something.
Values protect our character.
Yeah.
Values inform our thoughts.
Values protect your character. Yeah, that's good. What else? Anybody else? Lionel, that's your hand?
Yeah.
Our values.
The value of God is excellent.
Say that again. Value is what?
The value of God is excellent.
Yes, the value of God is excellent. And so he wants you to know because you made in his image, that makes you supposed to be excellent too, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. All right, what you got over there? The Morris kids?
Our values inform us. Well, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, because the thing went out for a minute.
Our values inform our thoughts, words, and actions.
Very good. That's right. Thoughts, words, and action. Just like that guy, the story I was telling you about, I saw, he said he had a value, and it was because of what his mother taught him. And that was not to take somebody else's life, no matter what. So that's very good. That was the thought he had in his mind. He couldn't do it. Anybody else?
They stole mine.
He stole yours. You ain't had 2 or 3 of them? Okay, I told you you can repeat it again because when we repeat, everybody hears it. Okay, repeat.
Oh. Real quick, I forgot what it was. No,
All right, who's next? While they were trying to remember.
I'm here. Well, you.
I am here.
You use your gift to help others.
We use your gifts. Thank you. That's right. Your gifts are to be used to help others. Thank you for that. Awesome. All right. What in the world? Okay, this is my screen. And I stopped sharing. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, what in the world's going on here? Okay. So everybody, I think everybody here knows their gift, right?
Yeah.
Isaiah, you ever got the 3 you got? Did you ever give me them 3?
Yes.
You did, right?
Yes.
You ever learn about the craftsman?
I know.
Yeah, you should check it out. It's really about whatever craft you do. You know, what your skills is, whatever your skills is. I tried to look it up after we got off that night, and what I got from of it, it was like whatever was your skills. Now, Alea, she didn't give me anything, right?
She did. I know one of yours was prophecy.
She didn't know what?
No, I did.
Okay, what was the major one you said?
It was exhortation, faith, prophecy, and pastor.
Ooh, pasta. Pastor Alea. Okay, yes, that's good. I can see the exhortation. I thought you was evangelist though, but you know, as you grow, it grows with you. So that is really good. That's good. So now, which one you think is you?
I'm gonna say faith.
What'd you say?
Faith. Prophecy.
Which one?
Faith.
Faith?
Yes.
Faith is there?
Yes.
Oh, I can see you with all that faith, girl. I can see you with all that faith. Yeah. Okay. So you need to look up that because it is a person that has the gift. They have great faith with other people they be struggling with. So yes, look that up. All right, what else? That's everybody tonight. All right, all right. All right, so we're going to be talking about, so y'all get ready because we're going to be talking about, I just had to try to finish up what we were doing about the values that we had already been doing. So I think we almost finished on here. And then we're going to be going to kingdom values, which is how you're supposed to be living your lifestyle in the earth, even in the midst of the virus and all the things that are coming that's in this world that Jesus said. He said that in this world, you're going to have trials and tribulations and frustration, but he have come to give us well, life and life more abundantly. But he also said that he have taken the sting out of it. So even though this thing's going to be going on around us, remember Psalms 91. It says, if 10,000 shall fall on our side, and so many other thousands on the other side, okay? And it would not come near you. So read Psalms 91, okay? That's very encouraging scripture, and it's a promise from God, a covenant promise too. So I'm going to stop right here. Thank y'all for being here. We're going to come back tomorrow night, and we're going to finish, and then we're going into the kingdom values. So get ready to mark your book. Now, I like what Alea did. She put her gifts inside. That's your notebook, Alea? Alea,
No.
what is that? A piece of paper? Oh, your tablet. You put it in your tablet. Okay, that's good. That's the new notebook. Okay. So y'all can write those things down, your gifts and all that. We need to write them down so that you would know. Then you'll see them the next time you go to search for that and seek God for it. You'll see how it changed on you. All right. So somebody pray us out.
Let's praying.
Somebody pray out. My phone died. For those who on Facebook, my phone died. It's my fault. Forgot to plug it up. All right, go ahead, y'all. Somebody pray us out.
I'm having a thought process. Give me a second. 1 moment.
Dear God. Dear God, thank you for waking up this morning as a sleep. No harm, danger, or natural disaster can harm us. And I ask you, God, that y'all protected and they'll understand everything that we're going to say. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow night. God bless each and every one of you. I know that I love y'all. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Okay. God bless. Have a good night, everybody.
Chicken nuggets are good.
Wow. What?